church girls. It's not relating with us. It's making the whole work difficult for us women because we are the one that will wait for the man to come because we cannot go after a man. So now we are getting old and like we are aging by the time, and these guys just come and they have this boldness more than the church guys. I don't know if they smoke those their stuff. They will just, you see a guy of 20 years.
Come. Yeah. Come close. Come. You said they will smoke or something. Talk to me.
Like, what I'm trying to say is where they get all their boldness from. Like, you see a guy
Talk to me about where they get it. That's why.
Maybe from what they smoke, I don't know. Because I don't understand
and
why.
And church boys don't smoke those.
They don't smoke, so I don't know, because the boldness is not there. So I don't know why a 20 years old boy, you see a lady like me and he will be like, I like you. Like, this is something our church boys don't do. We will bath in the morning, we'll dress up, we'll use our perfume and all. We'll come to church and we'll be expecting these guys to come. And they will not. And these guys outside, they just come and they have this boldness. So my question is, how do we cope with guys that they are spiritual, but they are just lukewarm. They are not all that spiritual, and they like us. And we, in the other hand, we are spiritual and we like Jesus. And it's very difficult to drag them to church. So now, how can we balance this thing? Since the church boys are not coming, and these ones, and we cannot chase these ones all the time. And me, I'm not called to be an evangelist with dragging guys to church. So how do we balance it? That's my question.
Elsie, what do you think?
Oh my God.
It's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yet a lot can be done about it. Okay. First of all, women should not, or ladies should not have it in mind that guys should approach. If you see someone in church, hello, they feel the guy, Charlie, just walk to the guy and say, handsome, can I buy you some snacks after church? Like, you start from there. Maybe your charisma alone will move the guy to speak finally. But then you don't just wait for the guys to speak. You dress and all that, as the lady is saying.
Okay.
You get it?
So the lady is saying, why do church guys don't approach?
Church is simple.
The
Church
ladies,
guys will not approach ladies.
Why? Why is it
because one, they want to save their face.
Uh-huh.
Two, if they don't save their face and they get close to a church girl and the relationship doesn't end up and then they've gotten close, has gotten to know one or two about that guy, the lady will spread rumors in the church and it will affect the guy and the guy will end up leaving the church. So most church guys who do not want to leave church or stop going to church will avoid dating someone in the church because of chaoses like this. Because some ladies will date you and eventually dump you in the church and everybody's going to hear that. And at the end of the day, the lady is going to make it look like it was the guy's fault. At the end of the day, the guy is also going to make it look like it was the lady's fault. And then they both feel uncomfortable and then rumors are spreading roundly in the church. And so it's like the ladies are avoiding to date someone in the church. The guys are avoiding to date someone in the church.
Before you continue, I just want to know something. Have you been approached by a church guy before, ever since you started going to church?
Hell no.
Why?
I felt through someone, I got to know that people felt intimidated by my guts and my boldness. Okay, so sometimes a guy might like you, but the person cannot approach. It was until some years ago, after I got married, when one guy let me know that he didn't know I was just simple and humble, he would have approached me a long time. Because he saw that, because the way I mount stage, the way I talk.
But I want to know, is it that the guys are scared of the ladies or what actually?
No, come on, they are not scared. Even when the church is having a picnic, you watch, they are all going, like you see, they try to mingle. That's what the church organizes, games, sports, outings. You know, churches do organize those things. It's all parts of socialization so that out of the church, people can socialize and get married at the end of the time. They keep the ladies in the church so the ladies don't go outside the church. It reduces the census of the church. You get it? So basically, the guys are not moving forward because of certain things, as the lady is saying. A lot of things are involved. Me, if I was a guy, like, I wouldn't tell you
a lot of things like this.
A lot of things like, maybe, you know, they might end up having sex. And the guy too maybe is trying to be a young pastor in the church. And his guilt, his conscience will be pricking him and it will make him withdraw in the church and it will not make him as enthused as he used to be. Meaning indirectly, then now hate starts developing.
But
in
when you
their
go
heart.
outside there, they have sex outside there.
It's because they feel like it's normal, but church folks see sex as a sin. You see, and then sex is actually not a sin, but it's only a sin to those who are doing it outside marriages. And that is how come
Wait,
people.
I want you to repeat what you said. Sex is not a sin, but it's a sin, only a sin to those who have sex outside marriage.
Great.
So you're trying to let me know, you are trying to tell the audience that having sex is normal.
Sex is what God created. But
Okay.
God also stated that God didn't make sex compulsory for you. He said if you cannot keep yourself,
Okay.
get married.
Oh, okay.
And so that is why most people are married today, but because of sex. That's why people don't have romance in their marriages. They don't have certain things like, and my husband, the husband is just a sex person.
Let's come back to
Because if you go there, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so now I want to know, is it that the guys are scared to approach the ladies, or the ladies are not dressing nicely to impress the guys, or the guys are not seeing the ladies?
Trust
Or is it that the ladies there, ladies no money guy? As a
who's there? Sorry, Mukra, for like do a hot jump on full stage. The person is age and then it's not having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. The standards many ladies have laid for themselves. It's also a probability that guys are not approaching. The standards, the level. It's good to have a certain kind of standard and value and kind of the way you want people to see you. It's good. But then when you are looking around in where you are not getting, you drop. That doesn't mean that you belittle yourself or you look local or less of yourself. But many of them have carried certain things on their shoulder that is too much for somebody. Depending on the church, hey, girl, issue or she, 550. Why you calculation? Should I get on the dressing stand in a 2K? Great. It's too much for him to. So he's not going to approach. You get it? But meanwhile, maybe the girl is actually maybe sponsored by someone else. But the guy in own bed already having conversation. See, I'm saying two things at the same time. I'm saying for the lady and I'm saying for the guy at the same time. Okay. So you the thing is just speak. That's what I'm saying, that you the ladies, you are saying the guys are not approach them. Approach them, buy them something. So
in our community we live, you think the lady will approach a guy?
Well,
especially in Czech. The
error and it's supposed to be easy for a lady to approach a gent. I would do it.
You would do it.
I would do it.
Well,
1,000 times, because you are saying you are aging. If you are aging, find solution. Are you going to tell me that if you get a wound on your legs, because the doctor is not coming to you to treat it from where you had the wound? You had a wound in front of your house. The doctor is not coming to you to treat the wound. How the doctor in front of your house to treat it? You have to move to the doctor and let the doctor know what happened to the wound for the wound to be treated, true or false. So people who are not connected, they are wounded and they need to be healed. So they need to tell their wounds out. That is how they can be healed. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah. So if I were the lady, I will scan, because she can have as many as 10 male friends in the church.
Okay.
Friendship. That is why we have core groups in the church. All these things are part. Being active in those core groups, it helps you to.
But you know that in some churches, when let's say young guys are seen dating, it's a problem. You know there are some churches like that.
It's changing.
Oh, okay.
It's changing. It used to be a problem. I remember when I was getting married. I was getting married to you. I had one pastor talk down on me.
Okay.
On certain things.
Yeah.
That you see, the pastor saw me to be, this kind of person. And I had a lot of pastors. I've never told you, but I'm saying it on air. I had about 4 or 5 pastors telling me not to get married to me.
Who are interested in you?
Some were interested, some too.
They were just saying that because they were interested.
Great. Yeah. And then some too were actually recommending me to someone else. Was like, I prefer this person for you than their current husband, because apparently at that time they were seeing you as someone.
You see, they were seeing me like someone who wasn't in the church.
Great,
not a church guy.
Wonderful.
Yes,
that's how they saw you.
And they were there. They were there, but couldn't approach you.
Great. And then when they saw that I'm getting married, and all of a sudden voices. I heard so many voices, but then I knew the voice I've also heard, and then I said that this is what I want, this is what I'm going for. And today I thank God that I didn't listen to what they said, but I listened to my inner voice, which is the Holy Spirit. You see, so many times, that was just a pass. That was just a pass. Anyway, so many times, people are unapproachable by their presence, their gas. Be perfume, you get it. I'm not saying don't use good perfume, but in as much as we are trying to be presentable and all that, some of the ladies who are looking so sharp and they are very cool, but guys too get intimidated.
Yeah.
They feel intimidated. And so the problem is both guys and ladies. But if you know you are lacking behind as a lady and you want something, you go for it and you work on it.
But you know one funny thing? Guys actually prefer church girls because they see those girls as good ladies,
matured home ladies and all that. They are not
Yes.
spoiled brats and all that.
You see,
Great.
but they are scared to approach this. They are scared to approach a lady.
But do you know that the church guys find it easy to approach people outside the church also?
That is it.
You see, so it's vice versa.
So how can this thing work? Like let's say in a church, how can a guy approach a lady in the church? Let's talk about this. How can a guy approach a lady in the church? Let's say I've seen a guy in the church, I've seen a lady in the church. Charlie, okay, girl now, or you're nice, but this will be a single.
That's right.
I'm matured enough to let's say get married. How can I approach a lady? What do I do?
You don't have to do so much. Hello, you look beautiful. Which group are you in? Have you been in the church for a while now? You create natural comment. Today's word was powerful. Can you share a word with me?
Charlie boys, you need time for all these things.
Oh, you need to have time because I didn't have paid there. It's not that time. I say,
yeah.
Months start you. Fine. To be called by bench. Time. The other places, but I prefer some particular special classic barbering saloon. Into do one man, but line in do because person looking some way, be some nice cut.
Okay.
To be charm and they do so. But other places and they do quite because be no customers in. What I say. So whatever you like, you want, you waste time on it and get it. So don't tell me about anytime. Time will be anytime. Error will be anytime, but I'll be making time for it. What you make time for works for you and stays.
Okay.
Okay, I used to say this a lot when I was dating. Some few guys will come to me, they want to date me here, and then I tell them that I have one philosophy. If you are dating me and I'm not where you want me to be, move me where you want me to be and let's move together.
I see. Interesting.
You move me, I move you.
So did I move you?
We moved each other, like we'll be here today.
Okay.
You moved me, we're moving a lot together. We're going places together, we're praying together. At that time, I was dating somebody already, but we're still moving. So in the movement, there was a move. And here we are.
In the movement, there was a move.
There was a move.
Okay.
You get it. So it's a whole system that needs to be checked on.
So do you think like dressing might trigger a guy to approach a lady in the church, or let's say a lady being part of, let's say, a group in the church? Let's say you're part of this, you're part of the ushering team, you're part of this, you're part of that. Do you think those things also?
It's a very big point. That is how the guys will see you.
Okay.
You can't just be a normal member and then expect to be attracted to any guy in the church. You're an usher, you're ushering, they've seen you.
Church worker.
You are singing, they've seen you. But then mannerism, character, from afar, they are also watching. So mannerism, character, and all those things, the guys are watching from afar. And so if you are not being approached, there was an instance I was in a church and then one lady was dating one popular guy. All of a sudden, the guy didn't get married to the lady, got married to another person who was not. The lady had character. Okay. She was so prideful. She drives her car. She's I'm good. I'm working. I make my money. And so she didn't know how to, excuse me. She just didn't know how to do it. And she loved the guy. And then for a long time, she was not coming to church. A long time. And then after she came back to church, it didn't take long and she got married to someone outside the church and she brought the guy into the church.
Oh, okay.
So basically that's it.
Okay, so the lady was talking about spirituality.
Yeah.
So do you think it's right for a church lady to marry outside, or let's say date someone outside the church?
It's full of troubles. You know, the word of God makes me understand in 2 Corinthians 6:14
Okay,
that do not be equally yoked or evenly yoked with an unbeliever.
okay.
For righteousness and wickedness, what do they have in common? And can light and darkness, can they fellowship? You see?
I was thinking the lady would rather, you see, let's say I'm in the world. You are a Christian.
Mhm.
Don't you think you are rather bringing me into like
That is
into
the
light?
danger. It's a danger.
Winning souls for Christ?
Winning souls for Christ is different from winning a relationship of a soul.
So from Anime.
You see, I
Yeah.
can win you to church casually.
Okay.
That was what if we are going to use ours as a case study.
Yeah.
If we are going to use ours as a case study,
Mhm.
I brought you to church. We were doing church stuffs. You never said anything to me. I never said anything to you. I didn't even know we were going to get married. But I had won you into church for there to be a recycling of your life. Not that you are not a church goer, but you just were a stubborn cat. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So we were going to church, we were traveling, we were praying with people, we were making impact. And that was when the voice of the Lord came that we should get married. So bringing you into the church was a starter. So like if someone say, if I had an intention earlier on
Yeah.
to be like it was a planned thing, but no. But since I experienced it naturally, things happened. So now I know that that is how it can work. So before you, if I remember some time ago when I used to sell, right after SHS stuff, my food joints, some guys come around, they are weed smokers and all that. I was really close to them. I always talk to them about God. You know, I always try to let them go to church by just showing them love. I was not dating them,
Yeah.
but I showed them love. I made them feel like good. When they come and they are hungry, they don't have money, I give them food to eat. But then I take the opportunity to tell them that Jesus is love. You know, I got connected with them.
Okay.
You know, to the extent that if they're in trouble and they're in prison, they remember to take someone's phone in prison to call me.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because of the impact I made. You
Okay.
understand? So if they still they were still continuous living where I was and I was helping them, I'm
Okay.
sure by now they would have been better off. Some have been able, but some I have not been able because they moved from where the location of where I was.
Okay, so now let's end with the video once again. So what do you think?
The girl was brave with her question, and she's right. It's what is going on now. But there's various solutions. She must move, and then the person too will move. She must socialize with the person herself by not going there. I want a relationship,
Okay.
but just being. I admire you. I really want to be your friend. Can we be friends? Oh, which group are you in? It's good to be in a group. Oh, can I have your number?
Okay.
Then you just, oh, today this word, did you hear what I also heard? You know, it starts from somewhere. You need to attract something for you. See, the value that we are talking about with this lady, maybe people who are watching the lady, they will see that she's a simple lady and all that.
Mhm.
Perhaps she has taken all the makeup and everything, or she look
Look good,
natural.
yeah.
So the guys will see that, I'm not in makeup. I'm in this kind of simple clothes. And I'm not shaming. But if they are not coming, she also has to make the attempt. And the guys too are looking for something different. But when they get the something different, then they are still looking for that thing that they didn't even see. You see? So in all these things, prayer is important.
Okay.
You need to pray here. People are saying, "Yeah, I'm not here." You are not connected. You see, there's a difference between praying and hearing and being connected and hearing. And so people need to readjust. We'll be back with other episodes.
Anyway, I go by the name Nibote, and I'm here with my wife.
Lady Otama.
Okay, so we just started this. We don't have any name for this. So I just want you to leave a comment. What do you think should be the name of this podcast or this show?
Yeah, what name do we give to the show? But don't forget, our funny videos will flow soon. Let's just chip this in.
And don't forget to subscribe, share, and be a blessing to us. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Bye.